Yes, good evening. This is Team Kibera, the Kibera Alternative Voices. And we would like to talk about few issues here. Number one is about the party leader of the ODM party. We've seen a lot of people moving around from one end to the other, people moving from court to court to challenge the position of Dr. Oburu Oginga. As the youths and the young people of Kibera constituency, we want to confirm that we are fully behind Dr. Oburu Oginga. And we are going to stand with him. We are going to support him to the very last day. I also want to call upon our youths that we had some people in Mombasa the other day during the Mombasa celebration. First of all, we want to call all those leaders to order. We want them to speak in one voice. If they can't speak in one voice, the youth of this party will take over the leadership of that party, because it's like they're misleading us. We want to make it very clear that Raila Amolo Odinga directed members of the ODM party to the broad-based government, and we must stick there for now until 2027. That's the words of Raila Amolo Odinga before his demise. Therefore, we want to call upon all those leaders bringing confusion in ODM to stop with immediate effect. The other day, we had a very respected leader in this country, Honorable James Orengo. We respect you, sir. You've really fought for this country. You've been in the struggle for the reforms and multi-party, the revolution, and all the things we enjoy today as the youth of this republic. And we are very grateful for your contribution. But one thing we must tell you as the youth of this country, last year, during the anti-finance bill, the youth of this country, the Gen Zs, asked Raila Amolo Odinga to exit the stage. And when they asked Raila Amolo Odinga, it was not only meant for Raila Amolo Odinga. That message was supposed to cut across Raila Amolo Odinga and his entire crew, which is members of the ODM party, James Orengo included. We want to tell you, Senior Council, you've really fought for this country. And at the age of 79, we don't expect to see you on the road. Let other people also go to the street. You are now an elder. The only thing we seek from you is advices. So do not mislead our people back to the street. The Luo community or the ODM party family, nobody is interested in going back to the street. We want to support our brothers and sisters who are in broad-based government. And we also want to plead with them that the opportunity you got was because of the people and members of the struggles of the members of the ODM party. Kindly deliver to these people. We don't want to see confusion here and there. So I've also seen some very few individuals attacking others in ODM. ODM is our democratic party. We embrace democracy, and we have different views from different leaders. I believe every leader has got a right within ODM party. And therefore, we must stop attacking our own members of the ODM party. And this warning should go straight to one Robert Alai. The other day, you attacked Winnie Odinga. We want to rewind Robert Alai that even before he joined ODM, he was in Jubilee Party. He insulted Raila Amolo Odinga several times. But the fact that we forgave you and brought you back to the party does not make you more senior member of the ODM party than the rest. Winnie Odinga has also struggled with the dad. We saw her in the demonstration, in the protest, and everywhere the dad was. So as much as we are not in agreement with what she said, Winnie Odinga, as a young person, as a youth, that represents the image and the face of the youth of this party, must be accorded the respect. We must respect Winnie Odinga equally, and we must respect all the women within the party. Finally, I want to urge our ODM top leadership, the national leadership. We know what is required by the constitution of the ODM party. Let us follow the constitution. If any person has committed a crime, we need to act as members of the ODM party, not inviting people from outside. Let me finish by saying this. I saw someone by the name Cherengai, and he gave us a warning that as the members of the ODM party, we should not think about the DP or the president position in the next arrangement. We want to tell William Samoei Ruto that if you want us to work together, you must tame loose-mouthed people like Cherengai, because we are coming in this agreement, not with conditions, but we are going to sit together towards 2027 and agree. Maybe ODM might produce a presidential candidate in that agreement. Maybe it will be UDA. But let us not start such speculation that there are positions that are reserved that cannot be given to other parties.
Majina naitwa Ogutu Mwanaharakati, a member of Kibera Alternative, and this is a movement that is going to bring sanity in Kenya as things stand today. Nataka kusema hivi, apart from the fact that Raila alituacha broad-based government, kuna issues I want us to look at squarely. Jambo la kwanza, lazima tushukuru sana His Excellency President William Ruto. Huyu ni mtu ambaye mimi naona kama ni hero. Inaweza kuwa saizi hatutamuona, tutamuita terrorist, tutamuita majina the same way the late Raila Odinga pia aliitwa terrorist, akafungwa jela, but wakati moja wakati atatoka tutaona kweli huyu mtu alikuwa anasaidia. Nasema William Ruto ni hero kwa sababu ya this major fact. Tangu Kenya ipate uhuru, ekonomi ya Kenya, mambo zote zinafanyika nchini Kenya, imekuwa inakuwa controlled na one community. This is one community ambaye mtu akiingia uongozini kama anatoka community ingine lazima akuwe surrounded by people from that community. This is one thing that Ruto has broken. Another thing that Ruto has broken, hii mambo ya kwamba kingship of the nation Kenya, ya kwamba kama utoki familia hii utoki familia ile hauwezi ukarule. Tunasema kuna jambo moja, Ruto is overworking. President Ruto is overworking, lakini kazi ya President Ruto inakuwa jeopardized by Mount Kenya Mafia. Watu ambao wamechukua pesa, wameweka kwenye mabagi, wameficha kwenye manyumba zao. Dollars wamenunua kutoka kwenye mabenki, wameficha kwenye manyumba zao. These are people who are controlling the media and we are putting them on notice. Negativity katika mambo ya media, negativity na currency ya Kenya lazima ikome. This is why we are telling some people ambao wamekuja, kwa sababu the only group, the only setup ambayo ilikuwa inaweka these people on check ilikuwa ni Raila Odinga through ODM. Right now the same Mount Kenya Mafia wamejitokeza, wana sponsor some people kupereka koti kesini ili disorganize ODM, disorganize any kind of opposition. We are putting you on notice, whether you are in ODM ama whether uko wapi, we are putting you on notice. Sisi kama the alternative Kibera, we are not going to allow you anything of that kind. Kwa ndugu yetu Bwana Alai, nataka niseme hivi. Maneno yako, matamshi yako kwa kumshambulia Winnie is not your age mate. Winnie is not your class. Wakati ambayo wamama wanawake walikuwa ukijaribu kuongea unavuliwa nguo, nguo unaweza vuliwa kwa maneno ya mdomo ama nguo unaweza vuliwa physically. This must come to an end kwa sababu Raila Odinga alipigania haki na demokrasia. Demokrasia sio kwa wanaume tu, ni kwa all kinds of gender. Whether wewe ni physically disabled, whether wewe you are a lady or a man, old or young, that democracy must be protected at all costs.
Members of the press, fellow Kenyans, good evening. This is Jojo Yuer, the president of Two-Term Movement. Na leo nataka niongelee hii mambo imekuwa Mombasa, hii mambo ya ODM, ambapo kuna baadhi ya viongozi katika chama ya ODM ambaye wanafikiria ama ambaye wanaona walikuwa wapewe positions lakini hawakupewa. By the time Baba Raila Odinga alikuwa anaeka hao viongozi, akina Mama Gladys Wanga kuwe kama chairperson, Edwin Sifuna kuwe kama SG, alikuwa amejua yale mambo ambaye alikuwa anafanya. Kwa hivyo tunajua vizuri Bwana James Orengo na Bwana Baba Owino mmekuwa mkipigania hii chama ya ODM. Na katika maandamano nyinyi ndio mmekuwa kipaumbele tukiongoza maandamano. Kwa hivyo kama umeona haujachaguliwa katika kiti yoyote kwa hiyo chama ya ODM, Baba alijua ni sababu gani alikuwa anaweka au katika hiyo kiti. Kwa hivyo ukiona you are not fit in that position ambaye uko kama member kwa hiyo chama ya ODM, usilete vurugu, unataka kugawanisha chama. Hii ni chama ambaye imesaidia watu wengi na hii ni chama ambaye imetoka mbali. Kwa hivyo kama unaona uko na mpango zako. Tunajua vizuri Babu Owino ulikuwa umekutana na Kalonzo na James Orengo, na James Orengo walimwahidi kiti ya Senate, kiti ya speaker, watampatia kiti ya speaker. Ndio maana unatuambia eti mambo ikiumana hapo mbele tutatoka na tutarudi kwa barabara. Wacha nikwambie, hakuna Mkenya yeyote, there is no any Kenyan mwenye atatoka kwa barabara, because watu wengi walikuwa wamewawa sana katika hizi shughuli za maandamano. Na ukitaka kuongoza maandamano, kwanza chukua bibi yako na watoto wako uongoze nayo, uanze nayo maandamano. Ya mwisho, nataka nizungumze na Bwana Lai. Bwana Lai, Winnie Odinga sio rika yako, na Winnie Odinga sio mwanaume kama wewe. Kwa hivyo yale maneno ambayo ulitumia dhidi ya Winnie Odinga, unafaa withdraw and apologize kwa Winnie Odinga. Winnie Odinga juzi ndiye amepoteza baba yake, na wewe ndio huyo sasa tena umeanza pia kwa social media. Kwa ground haufanyi kazi, lakini kwa social media unataka usukumane na wamama. Hiyo mambo lazima uache na lazima ukome kabisa. Ya mwisho kabisa, nataka nishukuru rais kwa hizi jambo, kwa kutupea waziri wa fedha Bwana John Mbadi, na waziri wa umeme Bwana Opiyo Wandayi, na nishukuru pia PS wetu Bwana Raymond Omolo kwa ile kazi mzuri anafanya katika serikali. Kwa hivyo sisi kama jamii ya Kenya na jamii ya kila mlango tutawashikilia kwa hiyo serikali na tutaenda mbele pamoja.
Good evening. My name is Brian Obiambo, and I will be very precise. In the words of the Indian nationalist by the name Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, when he says that when politics crumble, the country pays. I want to align the saying to what we're experiencing in the greater ODM. Because when the top brass is crumbling, then we, as the members, are the ones who are suffering. And I want to speak as a youth who's feeling aggrieved by what we are experiencing. This is not what Right Honorable the late Raila Amolo Odinga always wanted. ODM is a democratic party, and that is why we have the name democracy under D in ODM, whereby we believe that everybody has a right to speak their mind, but let us not do so at the expense of what other party members are yearning for. What we are basically saying is there are certain things we can always sort out without showing our weaknesses, without showing the nakedness that we have. It is uncouth and it is wayward to find a leader under ODM attacking the party leader, where we believe that there are certain things we can always do inside the boardrooms without the common wananchi realizing what exactly was going on. And therefore, I want to tell my leadership, starting from the party leader to the chairperson and everybody else, it is high time we put our house in order. Because we have a journey towards 2027 and beyond. Just like my fellows here have stated clearly and categorically, I also want to state clearly that to Mr. Cherargei, you have no moral authority to state that the DP position cannot go to any other formation in this country. Yes. We want to state that ODM is bigger. And ODM, I want to tell my party leader, because I heard him saying in some forum, I can't remember where, when he stated that he will lead ODM not into the opposition, but into the government. What we are also saying is we want to be inside that government, yes, and we will not sit and negotiate for leftovers. Yeah. What we want is the DP position and nothing short of that. But to our leadership, what again I'm saying is we will not get that DP position when we have petty squabbles in the party. It is time that we retract it. Let us look for these youths, because this is where the votes are. This is where we have the vote-rich basket. How do we ensure that we reach out to the common mwananchi so that we'll have as many voters, as many registered voters as possible, so that come 2027, we will negotiate with the numbers. And if you don't heed to our call, Mr. President, then ODM will also have a presidential candidate. And if we do all this, putting aside all our differences, then I know that ODM will form the next government. Thank you so much.
I also want to join my colleagues in condemning the confusion in ODM. The National Governing Council the other day confirmed the leadership of the party. And we, as the supporters of ODM party, we want to remain loyal to that leadership. And therefore, the confusion that is being brought by the young people, please, can we have one voice from the party? Because when we talk left, right, and center in confusion, then we are giving a chance to the, what we call it, to a crumbling of the party, of which we are not intending to listen to now. ODM is big party, east and central of Africa, north of River Limpopo. So we are going to remain in ODM, my friend. So if you feel you are not contented with the leadership of ODM, you are the one to ship out. You leave us here in ODM. Yeah. We respect our party leader, Dr. Oburu, and it is through Oburu that will be, or from Oburu, where we'll be taking the orders. And that is it. Those who have got their displeasures, tafadhali, look for a better way of resolving your displeasures. You have taken, I'm seeing the handwriting. I want to think, let me just think that I'm seeing the handwritings of Wamunyoro in the mix-up in ODM. The other day, I understand that there's a young girl called Tabitha. You have taken the party leadership to court. Our leader in ODM is Dr. Oburu. Let that sink into your mind and into your veins. Secondly, I want to very respectfully tell Senior Counsel, His Excellency James Agre Boborengo, we respect you. You've been in trenches for so long for the good of this country. You are the people who fought for the multi-party that we are enjoying today. You are the people who fought for the constitution we are enjoying today. Even the speeches that we are free to make in this country, you are the ones who fought for it. It is time that you don your tools, Mr. Governor. We are not ready to go back to the streets. Yes. We've had enough of the street. Young people have died. People have lost their families. Some are even lame just because of the street battles. Yeah. When Baba was passing on, he left us in broad-based government. I would want you, Mr. Governor, please give us that break until 2027, where Baba wanted us to stay is in this William Ruto's government. In this government, I think we have gotten, I think it is home better than where we have been in the opposition, right? Whatever we want, you move swiftly, go and look for William Ruto so that you can help Siaya develop. Other parts of the country and counties are in the broad-based government are getting development. If you want to take Siaya back, then it is upon you. But I want to believe that nobody even in that Siaya county is ready to follow you up to the street. Yeah. We are not going anymore to the street. We are here in government. Hapa ndio tunakanyagana na wao. Yeah. We are no longer going to go to the opposition. Dr. Oburu said that is going to lead us to the government. We are fully behind you. Take us to the government. Lead us where the government is going to be formed. ODM must be on the negotiation table. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Mr. Cherargai, this is very unfortunate comment about you. You can't tell an ODM or the ODM party who made this government to stand up to today that the only thing that we can look for is any other position and village elder. What do you mean? Village elder? That is too demeaning. Mr. Ruto, William, we love you and we respect you. Tame this Cherargei. Tame Cherargei and let him respect our position in the broad-based government. We are going to negotiate on the positions we want. When we are coming as ODM, we are coming as a big party and with big following. So there is nothing that can stop us from demanding the position of number 2 in the government.
Yes.
So, Mr. Cherargei, please, can you reserve your statement for other rallies, but not coming to a national platform and telling us that the best thing that we can look for is village elder. We are going for deputy president. Thank you.
I'm standing here as an happy man. Why? Well, just the other day, our National Governing Council confirmed our party leader, Oburu Oginga, to be our party leader. But today, I heard that some people who are claiming to be live members of ODM taking our party leader to the courts to deny him the right of being our party leader. I want to warn all those who are behind those things, please give us a break. We are still mourning our hero. It's only 1 month since Raila died, and we want to bring the hula baloos in our party. Cherargei, I want to talk to Cherargei. Cherargei, we know you. Just the other day when Rigathi was being impeached, you were among the people who are supporting Rigathi. Are you a more of Rigathi Gachagua? Because the utterances does not go well with our president. We know our president does not stand with your words. We want to come out clear and ask the president to tame you, and you should avoid such stupid remarks.
My name is Oburu Kelvin, citizen of Kenya, residing in Kibera. So these people you see here, they are very young men who are ambitious and who are really yearning for change. And we decided to come we decided to form this group because not all is going well. That is why we decided, because there are people here who don't want us who don't want to listen to us. That is why we came with a group called Alternative Voice. And it is normally said that a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. How can someone tell us to go and negotiate with the opposition? Somebody who is in the bush? Are you getting me? How can someone convince us to stop negotiating with the current incumbent, with the current government that is going to form government, to go and negotiate with the opposition? Orengo, you know that we are a one-term governor, and you are very sure that you will not make it for the second term. So you want to convince us to follow your ambition, whom we know that it is taking us nowhere. It is only for your own interest. I've heard somewhere that you have been promised the Speaker of the Senate. Now you want to convince me I go the way you want, and at the end of the day, what you're getting, it is for you and your own family. Is this something that is going to help this country? No, it won't, right? So I want to say that it is still the first time. Raila has done many handshakes in this country, but it is only the government of Ruto Raila decided to donate experts, right?
Yes.
He did a handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta. He never donated this. Never donated expert, but he did a handshake with Moi, the same. But when he did a handshake with Ruto, he donated his own expert. And by that time, Mbadu was a chairman of ODM, was a deputy chairman of ODM. Can you imagine? Yeah? So that brings us into conclusion that Raila trusted Ruto so much.
Yes.
And even Dennis Owino, his spokesperson, told us that Raila ambition in 2027 was to support the government of William Samoei Ruto.
Yes.
We have paid a lot for this country. We have been in position for 40 years. Why should we go back? Why should we go back?
Yeah,
the development in Luoland has been dilapidated by the former government, and it was then intentionally to sabotage us. Many Luos went to school, but they were never given a job. Even the late father of Obama was a graduate, a doctor, but Kenyatta could not even allow him to work anywhere, even in the private sector. Now, do you want us to go into that direction? It is a high time we take a pause. We work with the current government so that those development that has been initiated can be realized. Orengo wewe tangu tuanze serikali ya Ruto umepewa around 30 billion. You can't even account for 1 shilling. Kama si kulipa walimu wa ICD na kulipa security yako. Hakuna kazi unafanya. Na mimi as much as niko hapa nitamake sure nitumie resources zangu kumake sure hujaingia. Hii kidogo niko nayo. I will put sense into the head of people.
Yes.
So that we make sure Renga asirudi tired.
Yes.
In fact, hii age yako imefika 79 years, inafaa retire, we should be coming to consult you vile vitu zinaanza kimbia. Sasa bado unakuja kwa unatuambia ati kwa barabara how. I almost take a bullet kwa historia ya barabara hii andamani ya sufuria kwa kichwa. Karibu ni uliwe. And I'm a very young man with a family. You want me to go back? Haiwezekani. Kwa hivyo mimi nasema hii broad based government tushikilie. William Ruto ako na agenda nzuri na sisi, na tukimshikilia hata sisi tutajua tutapata mkati ya hii broad based government.
Kibera power. Kibera power. I want to make this one very clear. But before Baba passed on, there was only one gentleman who kept reminding us about our share in government, and that was Dr. Oburu Dinga. This is a man who fit the bill, and whoever feels that is not supposed to be the party leader, please give us a break. Let that old man lead this particular party. And he has promised that we are going to the government. Whichever way, political parties are being formed to capture power. And that's the only way we can capture power 2027. Let me speak about William Samoei Ruto. You're a gentleman. And 2027, the Luo nation, the people of this country, are going to judge you in the ballot. As a people, we can only say this, that with the commencement of Rironi Mau Summit Road, that is due to happen in November, and with the commencement of Naivasha, Kisumu, Butere, Malaba, SGR, total is unstoppable. Whichever formula we are going to employ, be it algebra, be it or quadratic method, whichever formula you are going to employ, the answer must be two-term. If you don't get into two-term, then you need to go and revisit that particular formula. We are ready. So long as our people, Kenya, move forward, we are going to support your agenda, the agenda to change the lives of our country. Thank you.
Kevin Oswago. Dr. Oburu Dinga has been tried, tested, and found up to the task. And within this short period, we've seen his leadership skills. Yes. And those who are trying to plant seeds of discord in ODM, we as the youths, we are warning them that they should not try to do whatever they are doing. It is really, really not good. And we are actually getting disappointed with some of our leaders, especially the young leaders that we have. Dr. Oburu Dinga has really taught us, and he has stood firm, that our shares, our part in government is accounted for. We've seen different development through this broad-based government. Yes. But we will not support broad-based government beyond the 2027 if Ruto himself has not delivered whatever the promises he had promised the Kenyans. He had promised ODM. We need implementation of the 10-point agenda that Baba left. These are things we cannot underplay and we cannot ignore, because these are the things that were put in place to solve the electoral justice and the economic injustices in this country. Therefore, as a young youth, we are kindly asking Dr. William Ruto to be a man of his word, yes, and keep his promises. Yeah. And that's from there we shall support him up to beyond 2027. But if he fails, we shall go back to the street, as James Orengo said and Babu Wino, because it's government that we elected. It's a government that, in fact, as ODM, we never elected it. We were only invited to come and salvage the situation that the government was in. And now we've salvaged it. And the government owes us under William Ruto. So therefore we challenge him to come out and deliver to our people. And one issue that is really annoying us as a country, we've read that our ladies or our women are being sold outside as slaves in Saudi Arabia, in Middle East. They are only trying, this as a result that there are no jobs in the country. And they are trying to make a living. But the likes of Mdavadi, who are just sitting there, should do something and to see the plight of our women, our ladies who have gone abroad to look for job, is sorted out.
Okay, my name is Evan Subuya, youth leader in Kibera sub-county. Let me say this from the government of William Samoei Ruto, from the Luo community, for the last regimes which have passed. To some extent, we've seen the olive branch that you have extended to our people. We don't take it for granted, we really appreciate. Because now from the Luo community, we can see some serious development projects which are taking place. Your 2 term will only depend on these projects. By the time they will be completed, we'll have that much trust on you. A fellow youth has just talked about the Mau Summit, the road, which is a very key project towards the western part of Kenya. Most of the time we spend time on the road, especially during festive time, because of the traffic gridlock. If these projects, you do it to the last man, we stand with you. Number 2 goes to the SDR, the way he has talked about. We really appreciate. But all these things on paper, without on the ground, will be no job. So 2 term will only depend if you be able to complete all these projects in time, so that we have trust in you. Another one is about the 10-point agenda. Before Jacom died, he was our man there to negotiate on our behalf. Now he's not there. The party, through wisdom, has chosen Dr. Oburu to be in charge. It is very sad that immediately he has been installed, some people working through dubious ways, they want to get away, to get the leadership of the ODM through some dubious means. We, the ODM people, will not accept. We will not accept, no matter what. Because now there are some schemes, they are trying to bring people in ODM, so that it can be seen that there are some commotions which are taking place. There is only one party leader in ODM called Dr. Oburu. All those, the rest are others. We, the youths, it is our time now to stand strong and see that this one man is called corruption, how we can tackle it. Because through corruption, there are so many youths who are around here who are jobless. Not that they need to be jobless. Their jobs have been taken and sold to other people. So if we come strong and condemn this corruption in the strongest term possible, then we are good to go. Vijana oye! Nairobi oye!